Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into a luxury icon that just got even better, the all-new 2026 Range Rover. It's one of the most anticipated SUV updates of the year, and after spending a full week behind the wheel, it's safe to say this new model brings elegance, technology, and performance together in a way few others can. So buckle up as we take a detailed look at what makes this luxury SUV tick, what's changed, and whether it's really worth your hard-earned money. Starting off with the design. The 2026 Range Rover doesn't scream for attention, it commands. The front end maintains the Range Rover DNA with its bold yet minimalist grille, but everything's been refined. The grille is now slightly wider, finished in brushed chrome or gloss black depending on the trim, and seamlessly integrates with the slimmer, more angular pixel LED headlights. These new lights don't just look cool, they're some of the most advanced adaptive headlights on the market, adjusting in real time to traffic and road conditions. The hood lines are clean and sculpted, flowing smoothly into the front fascia, giving the SUV a more aerodynamic silhouette while retaining that signature upright Range Rover stance. As we move to the side profile, it's clear that Land Rover designers focused on simplicity and proportion. The retractable door handles remain flush with the body, only popping out as you approach with the key. The shoulder line runs uninterrupted from headlight to taillight, making the SUV look even longer and more stately than before, depending. On the trim, you get options for 21-inch to massive 24-inch alloy wheels, each design more striking than the last. And in true Range Rover fashion, the suspension can raise or lower for easy entry, improved aerodynamics, or full off-road capability. There's a confidence and quiet dominance in its side profile that makes other SUVs feel overstyled or cluttered. Now around the back, the transformation is more subtle but still noticeable. The rear lights are now digital OLED units that remain hidden until lit, preserving that clean blacked-out rear panel when the vehicle is off. When illuminated, they display a crisp, sharp light signature that's unmistakably Range Rover, futuristic yet classy. The rear bumper has been slightly reshaped for better aerodynamics, and the tailgate still splits open in that signature two-piece fashion. Perfect for picnics or watching the sunset after a long drive. Step inside, and it becomes obvious that the 2026 Range Rover wasn't just redesigned, it was reimagined. The cabin is incredibly serene. You're surrounded by premium materials like semi-aniline leather, sustainable wool blends, or even vegan-friendly alternatives, depending on how you spec it. The dashboard is a minimalist masterpiece. Most physical buttons have been removed, in favor of a stunning 13.1-inch floating touchscreen that now uses a new generation of JLR's Pivi Pro infotainment system. It's quicker, more intuitive, and supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay out of the box. Just below it is a sleek, curved glass panel that acts as a secondary control center for climate and seating functions. The steering wheel is a new design, thinner and more elegant, yet still packed with haptic feedback controls. Behind it sits a fully customizable 13.7-inch digital driver display, offering everything from off-road data to full-screen navigation. And yes, there's still a heads-up display that's clearer than ever. Seating is where Range Rover truly shines. Whether you're up front or in the rear, it's like riding in a first-class lounge. The executive rear seat package transforms the back into a luxury cocoon. Think reclining seats with massage, footrests, and an 8-inch touchscreen between the rear seats to control everything from ambient lighting to window shades. Acoustic, glass, and active noise cancellation create a cabin so quiet it feels like the world outside just disappears. Performance dash-wise, the 2026 Range Rover comes with several options. You've got the new 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, sourced from BMW, pushing out 615 horsepower. which allows this big SUV to hit 60 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds. That's sports car territory. For those wanting efficiency, there's the plug-in hybrid model with up to 70 miles of electric-only range and a total range well over 500 miles. And let's not forget the fully electric Range Rover that's expected to join the lineup later in the model year, promising zero emissions without sacrificing performance. No matter the powertrain, the ride is buttery smooth thanks to air suspension and dynamic response systems that adjust in milliseconds to road conditions. The new model is built on the MLA Flex platform, which means it's stiffer, stronger, and more versatile than ever. Whether you're on a twisty mountain road or forging through knee-deep snow, this SUV handles it with grace and absolute control. Off-road features like Terrain Response 3, all-wheel steering, and a weight sensing system are all here because, after all, a Range Rover still has to earn its badge when the pavement ends. As for pricing, the 2026 Range Rover starts around $104,000 in the US for the base say model. But most buyers will likely spec theirs closer to the $130,000. $160,000 range once options and upgrades are factored in. The first edition and SV trims can stretch well past $200,000, but they deliver an unmatched level of craftsmanship, luxury, and exclusivity. If you're considering this SUV, here's what I'd say. The 2026 Range Rover isn't just about getting from point A to B, it's about how you feel every second you're in the car. It's for those who want the finest materials, cutting-edge tech, and real off-road capability wrapped in a package that turns heads quietly. But if you're the type who needs third-row flexibility on a budget or wants a tech-heavy, gadget-filled cabin everywhere you look, there might be better value in options like the BMW X7 or Mercedes GLS. Still, none carry the heritage or the quiet confidence that the Range Rover exudes. All in all, the 2026 Range Rover is a near-perfect evolution of a legend. It's refined without being flashy, powerful without being excessive, and luxurious without ever feeling gimmicky. Whether you're gliding through the city or climbing a mountain trail, it reminds you that luxury and capability can and should coexist. If you enjoyed this in-depth review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more premium car content, and drop a comment below. Would you choose the new Range Rover over the competition? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. And as always, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.